Good morning, guys! So I just tried to film this video like maybe half an hour to an hour ago and I failed miserably because I was in a poopy mood. But I have been struggling lately with a little bit of my depression-y type symptoms and stuff. So I just wanted to come on here and let you guys know what I personally do to help grow from it, I guess. Kind of like healthy tips and tricks for mental illness and emotional disorders. So first of all, I'm not in any way, shape or form glorifying mental illness. Yes, I suffer from quite a few. No, I did not just make this up myself. I've been diagnosed on multiple occasions actually, and I am now prescribed antidepressants. If you must know, I'm on fluoxetine, 20 milligrams a day, and that has been approved by several different medical professionals. Anyways, if you think that you may have a mental illness, then please do not suffer in silence. Please do not think that you need to go through it alone. Just tell someone, talk to me, or talk to your school teachers or your doctor if you feel comfortable, or your parents if you think they'll be understanding. I personally wish I hadn't told my mother when I told her because she was not as understanding as I would want her to be. But if you have understanding parents, then definitely tell them. But I would say go to a neutral third party first and kind of talk to them about it and just see what they think, and don't jump to conclusions without being adequately spoken to. But for those of you who know you suffer from mental illness, or for those of you who think you suffer from mental illness, or for those of you who just occasionally have really bad hormones or like just terrible emotional days, and it happens, it's totally human, do not feel bad for feeling. That is one of the most beautiful things about human beings. We have emotions, and we structure so much of our lives around our emotions, what we enjoy and what makes us happy, and we act differently when we're not happy, and that's what makes life so robust, if you will. So if you are struggling with low mood for longer than, I'm gonna say 3 days consistently, I personally would say go and speak to a professional. But if you are suffering with a low mood and you want a way to just distract yourself right now and healthily get through it, these are my tips. I personally am an absolute avid video game player, so I find that video games definitely help. I used to play Sims pretty much religiously when I was going through really bad times in my life, and it helped because it's a virtual reality, it is an escape from honest reality, it is entertainment, it's a task that you can focus on, and it does distract you very nicely. So if you have a video game that you enjoy that distracts you in a healthy way, then I would say play that. And if you don't know if you have a video game that you enjoy enough to be distracted by, I would say definitely have a look into them, because I think they're a very healthy and safe alternative to a lot of the other things that people use to distract themselves. Just saying. Aside from video games, I will make videos, and I find that it's not so much the making of the video, it's the actively working to create something. I'm a very creative person, so it helps me to make something, whether that be writing something or building something, like in a video game, if we're being honest. But if it's making something, or if it's creating something, or if it's just playing around with something, it really helps to distract me, and it gives me something to focus on that I can feel good about. Sorry about the airplane, that was terrible timing. I am an incredibly untidy and disorganized person. However, I will say that cleaning things, specifically like cleaning them, whether that be the toilet or the shower or vacuuming or the kitchen, like actually cleaning things, especially if they're dirty, so therapeutic, incredibly therapeutic. It helps me on a completely different level. And to be honest with you, I don't mind tidying up as well. I just don't like doing it on a daily basis. I'm different with that, but basically find something to clean and clean it, and you will find that it is mind consuming enough that you will be distracted and you will have something to think about, and you'll also find that it is just therapeutic to scrub shit, so that's cool. Reading a book is another one of those amazing distraction techniques because it is a personal thing that you can do, and you can read the book, and you do, if you're into books, get swallowed by it, and it helps, I guess. Another one, and this is the girly side of me coming out, is doing my hair and my makeup, and it is so dumb, but I find that when I hate the way that I look and I feel awful, by spending the time to look after myself and give myself a facial, do my makeup, play around with my stupid fringe, I find that it helps me because I can make myself look like I don't feel. Another one is talking to people. One that I think is maybe most important. If you're struggling with something specifically, talking to someone about it to see if they have a way of rectifying the problem is obviously going to be beneficial. Often what happens as human beings, we will encounter an event and we won't know how to deal with it, and that's okay, we're human, it's fine. But by talking to someone who may know how to deal with it better than you do, or who may have encountered it before, or who can help mediate the situation and help you come to a conclusion with it and kind of grow as a person, it's so beneficial. So whether that be your parents are getting a divorce, or family member has passed away, or whatever it may be, your friend has just been a complete cow to you, whatever it may be, if you can find a person that you trust to speak to about it, it's so beneficial. There are people who get paid to do this as a living because it is so important. It's like if you were to fall ill with physical illness that you had never encountered before. First thing you would do would most likely be call an ambulance or a doctor, or go into a pharmacy or some kind of medical clinic and be like, hey, I've got this thing, what the hell is it? The same is true of life. You're going to encounter things that you've never before, and you're going to feel things that you've never before. And the best thing to do is to call a person and be like, hey, this is going on, please help me. And you will find that there are so many people out there who want to help you, who want to get you through this. There are people who are paid to prevent you from harming yourself and to help you get through this. Because the fact of the matter is, you can get through it. I believe in you, they believe in you, and there is such a huge community of people out there who want to be your support team. So please go and speak to someone. Another one, and this is something that is close to my heart, and that is exercise. Exercise is amazing for killing stress, basically, and for helping you feel better about yourself. And if you do it often enough and you see the progress in your ability, it is so empowering. And one of the things that I love about exercise is that it is so empowering as a woman to be able to look at yourself and be proud that you're not a woman, you're a human being, and you are strong. So don't let no man tell you otherwise. And if you're a gentleman watching this currently, then you can do weights too, I guess. I mean, it is a woman's thing to do, but the moral of the story, without me being an idiot, is that exercise will definitely help you get through your emotional stress as well as any mental stress. It is so fantastic for releasing all your happy hormones, which are generally lacking if you're suffering from a mental illness. If you can make it part of your life, it is therapy. It is an amazing therapy, and it does so much for your health. So much for your health. So guys, I sincerely hope this video helped you. It is a very important topic that I think more people should talk about, and I think it should be a lot less taboo than it is, because so many people suffer from mental illness, and every single person on the face of the planet suffers from emotions. Sorry. If you have a tip that has helped you get through emotional problems in your life, please leave it in the comments down below and help the people who watch this video who need your help. And other than that, I hope you guys are actually having an amazing day or morning or evening or whatever time of day it is for you. Just remember that I love you. I am more than happy to be part of your support team. You can find links to my social media in the description down below. And I love you guys. So have an amazing day or morning or evening or whatever time it is for you. And I will see you guys later, okay?